Alright, let's dive in. You're juggling projects, deadlines are looming, and you're staring at your browser, Trello open, wondering, can I just get this on my desktop already? Seriously, how many times have you found yourself in that boat? You're clicking between tabs, trying to keep track of everything, and you think, there's got to be a better way. Maybe you're a student managing group projects, a freelancer coordinating client tasks, or a team leader overseeing a complex workflow. The browser-based life, while functional, starts to feel a bit restrictive. You've probably experienced the classic browser struggles. Accidentally closing the tab, getting lost in a sea of open windows, or dealing with the dreaded slowdown when your browser is overloaded. You've seen those sleek desktop apps for other tools, and you think, why can't Trello be like that? It's a valid question. After all, Trello has become a cornerstone of project management for millions. Its simplicity, visual appeal, and collaborative features make it a go-to for organizing just about anything. But is it just a browser tool, or can you truly take it to your desktop? Well, let's cut to the chase. The short answer is yes. And no. It depends. And that's where things get interesting. See, Trello's core is, and always has been, a web application. That means it runs primarily within your browser. But, and this is a crucial but, there are ways to bring that Trello experience closer to your desktop, blurring the lines between a browser tab and a dedicated app. Let's break down the options, starting with the most straightforward approach. For many, this will be the solution you're looking for. Option 1. Progressive Web App, PWA. This is where the yes part of the answer shines. Modern browsers like Chrome, Edge, and even Safari support progressive web apps, or PWAs. In essence, a PWA is a website that behaves like a native application. It can be installed on your desktop, appear in your application list, and even work offline to some extent. So, how do you turn Trello into a PWA? It's surprisingly simple. First, open Trello in your browser. Then, look for the install icon in your address bar. It usually looks like a plus sign inside a box or a small computer screen with a down arrow. Click on it, and your browser will prompt you to install Trello. Confirm the installation, and voila! You'll now have a Trello icon on your desktop or in your applications folder. What are the benefits of using Trello as a PWA? App-like experience. It opens in its own window, separate from your browser tabs, giving it a more focused and dedicated feel. Faster loading. PWAs often load faster than regular websites because they cache certain data. Offline access, limited while Trello requires an internet connection for real-time updates and collaboration. PWAs can cache some data, allowing you to view and interact with your boards even when you're offline for a short period. Any changes you make will sync when you regain connectivity. Notifications. PWAs can send you push notifications, just like native apps, keeping you updated on board activity. This is a fantastic option for most users. It's quick, easy, and provides a significant improvement over the standard browser experience. Option 2. Using a browser as a dedicated app, site-specific browser. Another approach is to create a site-specific browser for Trello. This essentially turns your browser into a dedicated Trello application. How does it work? You can use browser features like Create Shortcut in Chrome or Add to Dock in Safari. These features create a shortcut that opens Trello in a separate window, without the browser's address bar and other interface elements. While this isn't a true PWA, it still provides a more focused experience. It eliminates the clutter of browser tabs and allows you to treat Trello as a standalone application. Option 3. Third-party Trello desktop apps. Now, here's where things get a bit more nuanced. There are third-party applications that aim to provide a dedicated Trello desktop experience. Some of these apps are wrappers around the Trello website, while others offer additional features and customizations. However, proceed with caution. Not all third-party apps are created equal. Some may be outdated, poorly maintained, or even pose security risks. Always research thoroughly and read reviews before installing any third-party software. While these apps can offer some unique advantages, such as enhanced customization or offline capabilities, they also come with potential drawbacks, security risks, Downloading software from untrusted sources can expose your system to malware or other security threats. Maintenance. Third-party apps may not always be updated promptly, leading to compatibility issues or bugs. Dependence. You're relying on a third-party developer to maintain the app, which can be risky if they abandon the project. If you decide to explore this option, stick to reputable sources and thoroughly vet any app before installing it. Option 4. Electron-based wrappers. Many applications use Electron, a framework that allows developers to build cross-platform desktop applications using web technologies. In theory, you could create an Electron wrapper for Trello, essentially packaging the website into a standalone application. However, this approach requires technical expertise and is generally not recommended for the average user. Why not a native Trello desktop app? You might be wondering, why doesn't Atlassian, the company behind Trello, just create a native desktop app? The answer likely lies in the nature of Trello's development and its focus on web-based collaboration. Building and maintaining native apps for multiple operating systems, Windows, macOS, Linux, requires significant resources. Furthermore, Trello's web-based architecture allows for seamless updates and cross-platform compatibility. Any changes made to the web app are instantly reflected for all users, regardless of their operating system. The PWA approach strikes a good balance between the convenience of a web app and the dedicated feel of a desktop application. It leverages the capabilities of modern browsers to provide a smooth and efficient experience. Choosing the right option. So, which option is right for you? If you want a simple and straightforward solution, the PWA is the way to go. It's easy to install, provides a dedicated app-like experience, and is supported by most modern browsers. If you prefer a slightly less integrated approach, using a browser shortcut to create a site-specific browser can be a good alternative. If you require very specific features not available through the PWA, then third-party apps may be worth looking into, but with very heavy caution. If you are a developer, then you could create your own wrapper. Ultimately, the best option depends on your individual needs and preferences. The key takeaway is that you don't have to be confined to the browser tab. You can bring Trello closer to your desktop and enjoy a more focused and efficient workflow. Remember to keep your browser up to date to ensure you have the latest PWA capabilities. And if you encounter any issues, don't hesitate to consult Trello's help resources or your browser's documentation. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.